Hey YouTube, Scapegoat here, and as you can tell from the title of the video and the very top of this, we're having another structure deck theme voting contest. The first one was a great success. Obviously, Shadal's and Sacred Beasts got their own deck, and along the lines, Charmer did too. We are having a second voting contest to see what to vote for, and we could just run down the list and see what's going on. They have 10 themes to vote for, and the top 2 themes will both be made into official structure decks. The contest starts today at 5 p.m. Japan time, and here are the following themes. So we have Karibo, Cyber Style, which I think is Cyber Dark, Morphtronic, Star Seraph, Super Heavy Samurai, Trick Stars, Ice Barriers, Gusto, Tour Guide, and Kaiju. So the voting results will be announced on June 30th, so that's about 12 days, just about 2 weeks. And the first place structure deck will be released in November of 2020. Second will be releasing in 2021. No month or whatever given. But let's just take a look at these decks, or archetypes rather, and see what we think would be the most beneficial for a meta deck. Obviously, something that already has grounds to be meta should probably get the structure deck, just because it's more likely to be a better deck. And that being said, I have a heavy bias towards Trick Stars. I am one of those degenerate Trick Star players. I do think they should get some more support. They are a pretty good archetype alone with Light Stage, Candina, Lycaris, Lilybell. They're all really good cards. Of course, Reincarnation, and they can only get better if they are given better cards. Additional archetypes I would vote for, and I'm giving my reasons behind them. Karibo does seem like a really good pick as well. Karibo is obviously a fan favorite for anime watchers, but also they do have some pretty neat cards if you consider Multiply, Win Karibo level 10, and all that stuff. And if you give them better cards to work with, or even like a Chaos variant, because they're all light and darks, I'm pretty sure. It'd be pretty interesting to see, especially with all the new Chaos cards coming out. Cyber Style, obviously people who love Zane, Truesdale, getting into the Cyber Darks would be pretty neat. I'm not too sure how meta viable they'd be. I know they're not that great currently, or wherever, I'm pretty sure. But they are definitely an anime favorite deck, so I'm pretty sure I could see people voting for that. Morphtronic is something that kind of hits to home. I do like the Morphtronic archetype, and I like their mechanic with the dual effects, so I think that's pretty cool. Definitely, I think it was Leo in the 5Ds anime who used it, so I think it's a pretty cool deck. Star Seraph, obviously we have Stick, Book, and Chair. Those are all pretty cool cards, so I think they could definitely get some more cards that can be beneficial and kind of fit the strategy that kind of works with it. Their extra deck cards aren't that great, so if they were to be given more extra deck cards, that'd be pretty cool. But they already kind of have like a Wind Witch engine going on for them, being like a really good, one card engine. Then we have Super Heavy Samurai, which is pretty much a deck filled with monsters, basically hand traps and just monster effects. So that'd be a pretty funny deck for them to be a structure deck, because they'd just be getting more cards for that are monsters, obviously. Maybe even extra deck monsters. And they kind of already have something going for them. They're not quite meta, but like if they got a few more cards, it'd be kind of weird. Ice Barrier, we have Trishula, we have Delorean, we have Brionac. Obviously, Ice Barriers have very powerful cards in them. The main deck itself, not so amazing. Their extra deck monsters are really good, so I figure if we get some more cards for the main deck, pretty strong ones, Ice Barriers could be a very big force to be messed with. Gusto, I really think will do well. A lot of people love the Gusto cards, more so Win. Obviously, people like to look at Win a lot, but that's all I pretty much have to say. They're obviously like annoying. I think it's a synchro deck, but they have the battle effects too that replenish their resources, I'm pretty sure. So there's that. Tour Guide is kind of a weird one. So I'm not sure if we're going just solely based on Tour Guide herself, or obviously Tardy Orc and all of that stuff, kind of making a very thematic archetype out of that. Or they're just going to slap Tour Guide on BA and make a BA structure deck. But hopefully the other option. It'd be pretty cool to see what they do with more like type of tour guides, or like kind of an archetype of tour guides where they're all exploring hell, kind of like BA but not BA. And Kaiju is the last one, which Kaiju is already another pretty strong engine. Definitely a deck that was held up on its own. It did pretty well. So given more cards, I think Kaiju could be very scary. Obviously Gamma Seal with the field spell, getting counters and all of that stuff, it's a pretty dangerous card. So given that, I would think Trickster and Kaiju probably benefit the most in a meta relevant way. But obviously all of these cards have their like merits, right? A lot of them are anime decks, a lot of them have ties to the anime. Some of them are competitive decks, or were competitive decks in the past in some way. And obviously, you know, just I don't really get the tour guide part of it, but that's still pretty cool that they're including tour guide. I think tour guide would be a very like meme worthy hit for a structure deck, or choice rather. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. What deck do you think will win? Personally, obviously my first choice would be Trickstar, but we do get first and second choice, so feel free to vote for whatever you like. Obviously it's a choice for you. Not sure whether there's going to be info, but as soon as I find out, I will definitely post a link to it in the comments and put it in the bio, so feel free to check that out. Obviously, if you want to subscribe to me, I'll post more information about the contest, where you can vote and all that stuff, and even updates on the cards. So feel free to do that, and let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.